Good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. It is Saturday morning. We've been having a very slow Saturday morning, which has been a nice change of pace. But I am about to kick it into gear, get the day going, get moving. I want to do a workout. So let's get to it. Okay, so I'm in the garage where I work out and I realized I haven't like fully shown you guys my gym setup here. And to be fair, it's still a work in progress, but it's at like a pretty good spot now and I absolutely love it. So let me show you what I'm working with. So this is my home gym. I can't believe I get to say that, but yeah, what was formerly the studio space is now a workout space for me. So I'll kind of walk you through everything. This big mirror here is temporary, but it gets the job done for now. It's actually an old like mirrored closet door from our old house. But it's really big and it works. Eventually I wanna like mirror the whole wall here. I think that would look really, really nice, but it's pretty low priority because this works. And then I've got my equipment here. Just some weights, medicine ball, kettlebell. This floor I feel like is what really tied it all together. It's just like a cushy kind of exercise floor mat that's like in little puzzle pieces. So I was able to fit it together to be like the perfect dimensions for my space. I got them on Amazon. I'll link them in the description, but I ended up needing 4 packs of them. So that was actually probably the most expensive part of this because, well, the only other thing I bought was the kettlebell. I've also got the bike here that I already had. And then this weight bench, my brother gave me. He had it in his garage for a while and wasn't using it. So that's been a really nice addition. That is pretty much it. That's the home gym setup. It's got everything I need for my strength training workouts and just the convenience of like having everything right here. I don't have to drive anywhere. Can fit in a workout like whenever I have the time, the morning, the evening, during Alice's nap time when Grace is at school. Like whenever I can find the time, I can get out here and get a workout in. Yeah, I love it. That's my home gym. It was definitely a process to get this space cleaned out and ready to turn into the gym area because there was just so much like equipment and stuff. We had all the lights in here, which actually that was the last thing that we just cleared out of here because we had these big lights mounted on poles in the middle of the room and Ruben took those. So he just came down and picked everything up. We got like the last of the remaining like hooks and things out of the wall. Yeah, it's like mostly done and I'm absolutely loving having this space. Right now with working out, I'm running like 3 to 4 days a week and then I'm doing strength training 2 to 3 days. And I feel like that balance and that combination has really, really helped me with getting closer to my running goals. Pretty much all my fitness goals right now are related to running and strength training. I feel like has been such a big piece of that puzzle in not only being consistent with my actual runs, but also like strengthening and training my body through my other workouts to help me, you know, on my running journey. The 2 main running goals that I'm working towards right now. First, I have a 10K race coming up in March. It's my first 10K race and I'd like to complete it in under 90 minutes. I'm really hoping for like close to 85, but that kind of sounds like a stretch. So more than anything, I just want to feel like I'm able to, you know, give it my all and run the whole thing. I feel pretty ready for that. And then at some point this year, whether it happens this coming weekend or not, I want to run a sub 40-minute 5K. My first 5K back in October, I ran in 47 minutes and I just felt so accomplished for finishing and for being able to run the whole thing. Like that was huge for me. Then I kept training and running and I ran a second 5K race in November, but I was pushing Grace in the stroller for that one. Didn't really have any time goal because of that, but I ended up finishing in 44 minutes. And that actually really surprised me because I was like, wow, I added the stroller and my time went down. Like I'm actually improving. Like this is really cool. And my current 5K PR just running on my own is 42 minutes. So I can see like having a 3 in my time on the horizon, which I really, really want to get to. And I'm doing another 5K race with my mom actually next week. So we'll see if I can do it. I feel like maybe with the race day endorphins and just really pushing myself, I might be able to get there. But more than anything, I just want to like feel like I did my best and get as close to that 40-minute mark as I can. But it's been really cool to like feel myself
improving, see my times going down, and my body is feeling really comfortable and like prepared as I've been increasing my mileage. And I think that consistency with my runs every week and my strength training plan has been huge for me. I do all my strength training through Trainwell, and they are the sponsor of today's vlog. Trainwell is a one-on-one personal training service. My trainer Heidi, I've been working with through Trainwell for over 6 months now, and she's been amazing in creating this personalized workout plan for me and helping make sure that I stick to it. Everything is tailored towards my goals and preferences and schedule and the equipment that I have access to. And having that human accountability aspect is really big for me. I feel like Heidi and I have really gotten to know each other, and she's just really good at keeping me motivated. A reoccurring issue I was having before Trainwell is just losing my consistency when I had a setback, getting sick or traveling or just life getting busy and missing a workout, and then I would miss another one and another one, and then I would have a really hard time like getting back into it, gaining that momentum back. And with Trainwell, when I faced those setbacks and had those issues, missed workouts, my trainer has been amazing in helping me get back into the groove, keeping me accountable, and making sure that I don't lose that momentum. And I think that's been huge for me in my overall consistency. And getting to communicate directly with my trainer is so great. She's able to coach me on my form, give direct feedback, and keep me in line with my goals. We just had a call in January going over all of my goals for the new year.
As far as the mobility and flexibility, I want to add some like longer stretching to end your workouts, and then I'll also go ahead and make sure we have some just extra stretching up in the extras so you can pull them down at any time.
Maybe like just the shortest little like 3 to 5 minute like pre-running stretch extras workout would be really great.
Perfect. I'll put a pre and a post running, and I'll have them separate so you can just pull them as you need to.
Yeah, and then another big goal with those 10Ks is to try and have really consistent splits.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what some people don't realize also, is that being consistent and proficient with your strength training helps with that endurance.
It's been great to have Heidi's expertise and coaching to help get my body stronger, increase my mobility and flexibility, and get closer to hitting those running PRs. It's also so nice just having every workout, every exercise outlined for me in the Trainwell app. It can feel intimidating sometimes to like start a new workout plan or introduce a new exercise. And I love that Trainwell really simplifies everything. It's made strength training really approachable for me. The app is very detailed in the way it walks you through everything. You can see the exercises from different angles. It tracks the time for you. And an Apple Watch isn't necessary to use Trainwell. You can do everything right from your phone. But I do love the watch app because it has motion tracking technology that gets form feedback from my Apple Watch. Trainwell has really helped me with getting stronger, staying consistent with my fitness, and working towards my goals. I highly recommend it. Take the quiz to find your perfect trainer and get 14 days of free training at go.trainwell.net/SierraStephenIRL. Just click the link down in the description. Thank you, Trainwell. And now it is time for me to jump into my Trainwell workout. So let's get it. All right. Just got all showered and cleaned up. I'm feeling good. We're gonna be leaving here in about an hour to take Grace to a dentist appointment. So we're slowly but surely getting the kids all ready. And what I wanted to show you guys in here in the kitchen was my declutter project for the week. It's not as like big as some of the other ones, but I feel like honestly it's probably made the most impact for me in just like my life and what I'm looking at every day, because we do spend so much of our time down here. I tackled a bunch of the just like totally random clutter piles in the kitchen. Like right over here by the Alexa, we just had anything and everything, so got all of that cleaned up. No junk over here by the Keurig anymore. In this corner, like we still have our drying rack with all the kids' cups, which can make the countertop feel a little cluttered, but we also had just a whole bunch of like cups and straws and stuff stacked over here that did not have a reason for needing to be out. And then I reorganized like all the drawers and cabinets, all of our medicine, all of our food. This cabinet in particular was just such a hot mess disaster. Everything in here I took out,
reorganized, got rid of anything expired, wiped down the shelves. I think I had only done that like once since we moved in here. So it definitely needed to happen. The drawer with all of our like Band-Aids and kids medicines and stuff, spices. It feels so good to have all of that like done and cleaned out, to have so much of the clutter put away. That was just like such an eyesore for me every day. Specifically the piles by the Keurig and the Alexa. That, like, I just look at those spaces all the time and it would just make the house feel so much more messy than it even was. So I'm so glad that I got that taken care of. And now the hard part is to keep it decluttered. But I feel motivated currently to keep the clutter away, to get everything put away in its spot instead of just piling up on the counter. So yeah, one more declutter project checked off the list. All right, it is now a little afternoon. The dentist appointment actually went surprisingly well. So we are gonna celebrate, get some lunch at Chipotle, and then go to Chuck E. Cheese. She earned it. Just got back home and all cleaned up from the beach. We went to the beach after Chuck E. Cheese, which was so nice. We just like walked along the water and collected shells, played in the sand, and it was a little cold, but it wasn't windy, so still very enjoyable. And just got home right in time for Alice's second nap, so Steven's getting her down. I just got Grace set up with a snack, and I'm gonna go join her, get cuddled up on the couch, and watch some Daniel Tiger. That is a current favorite in our house. But yeah, I think we're just gonna be hanging at home for the rest of the day. I feel like we did so much in the first half of the day, like dentist, Chipotle, Chuck E. Cheese, beach. That's like our equivalent of the like bus, club, another club, another club. Okay, anyways, we're gonna have a nice slow afternoon here. So I'll check in with you guys later. Hello, hello. It is now 8 p.m. I got Alice to bed and Steven is doing Grace's bedtime. So I came up to my office to get some work done. I'm walking on my walking pad, getting my steps in. I just finished reviewing the last vlog that Rachel sent over. And that was like the first draft. So I had a few notes. I just sent those over to her. And now next up, I have some prep work to do for an upcoming sponsorship. So the only other thing I wanted to get done tonight is organizing and sending over the footage from today's vlog to Rachel, which I already imported and started combing through the footage from today up until this point. And I'm like, did I even vlog today? Like, I filmed a lot in the morning and then, you know, the day got going and it was just a fun-filled family day. So not as many opportunities for me to like film a talking clip of myself, but you know, I got little iPhone clips here and there, so. Hopefully Rachel can piece together something in the edit. That's the thing though, you know, it's such a balance for me of like really wanting to make sure that I'm present, that making the choice to vlog isn't like dictating the rest of my day outside of that, but also, you know, wanting to make a fun vlog and also for it not to be too short. I feel like for me, if it's below like 10 or 11 minutes, I'm like, okay, we gotta beef it up somehow. I'll either like combine, you know, days that I filmed where I was planning on it being 2 separate vlogs, just put it together into one, or just film something, you know, the next day or a few days later to like tack on to the end of the vlog. But I don't know, you guys let me know, what is too short for you for a vlog? But I think today's vlog is gonna be long enough. So hopefully we're good on that front. Oh, also completely unrelated, but looking at the framing of the shot when I set it up, isn't this just gonna be the perfect spot for my third medal? I'm like, is it bad luck if I put the other little matching hook here? Is that bad luck or is that motivation? Because I'm for sure gonna finish the 5K. At this point, a 5K is a very normal distance for me that I'm running like multiple times a week. What I'm not so sure about is getting to my like time goal of sub 40, but I don't have to run it in any certain amount of time to get the medal. I think the course limit is like 90 minutes, so I will definitely be fine on that front. Should we do it? I'm gonna do it. And now I have to hold it down for like 30 seconds.
Okay, there. You know what? I'm glad I did that. Seeing the empty spot there makes me even more excited for the race. Or maybe I just jinxed myself and I'll collapse before the finish line. Who knows? Come back next week to find out. Anyways, with that, I am gonna end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and it was not too short. Thanks again to Trainwell for sponsoring this vlog. Remember to check them out from the link in the description and take the quiz to find your perfect trainer and get 14 days of free training at go.trainwell.net/SierraStephenIRL. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.